The ministerial nominee for information, Mustafa Hamid, has justified the creation of the inner cities and Zongo development portfolio by the president. Mustafa Hamid, who is also the spokesperson of the president, is of the view that some persons within the Zongo communities and people within the Zongo communities actually need the development that the current administration is promising. He spoke to TV3's Selom Amenya.
The president, during his campaign, made it quite clear that he was going to see to some development so far as the Zongo communities are concerned. First of all, how are we going to define that this area falls under inner cities and then this other area falls under Zongos? And how is this going to work hand in hand with something like the Works and Housing Ministry?
Well, he says inner cities and Zongo development. You know, it's just that because of the, if you want, the religious and ethnic background who live in Zongos, that is why they are called Zongos. But properly so called, they are inner cities. Inner cities are basically areas in cities which are, if you want, removed or different, you know, the rest of the cities based on, if you want, the lack of social services, the lack of infrastructure, etc. You know, those kinds of settlements around the world, inner cities. And it just so happens that the majority of the inner cities that we have in Ghana. Otherwise, certain areas in Choko, and other areas in certain parts of the country would all fall under the category of inner cities. And to the extent that they are inner cities, they fall within the purview of Boniface Abubakar Sadiq. And the reason or why they need a special focus and attention, if people say that, oh, the Ministry of Works and Housing could have done it, then why hasn't it done it after 60 years of independence? So that simply tells you that there are certain areas of our national life that unless we isolate them and we name them, isolate them, and design specific programs to tackle their deficiencies, they are not going to be able to be tackled under the broad framework of what already exists. You cannot be doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. And we've been doing Works and Housing for 60 years. And how do we expect that arrangement to bring about a change in our inner cities, except we isolate the inner cities as a factor and deal with them?